Yo, what up guys, welcome back to Patched.
Welcome back, and today we got another mouse pad for you guys. Today we've got the ZOWIE GSR, the Divina version of that. So it comes in two colors. You've got this blue color, and then you've got the pink one, which is also, you can find it on Amazon or ZOWIE's website. Links to all that is in the description. But we wanted to try another cloth mouse pad, because my entire desk is mouse pad. We tried some hard mouse mats, and then we have, what's the one that you have in your desk? You have a Logitech one,
yes.
Right? So you have a Logitech cloth one. Hard mouse mats tend to be my favorite.
Yeah,
since I've tried them, they're super smooth.
Yeah.
But a lot of people prefer the cloth because that's what they're used to.
And it gives you more control. It gives you a little bit more control. Yeah.
Dizzy uses this one, so that must mean it makes you better at the game.
Exactly.
So we had to see what this was all about, and I actually like it.
Yeah.
So I compared it to my desk. So the one that covers my entire desk, it's noticeably smoother.
Yeah. It's very tightly woven, and the texture is very smooth. It even feels a little plasticky. It feels like there's a little bit of a plastic coating on top of it, you know?
It's like a deck of cards, you know?
Yeah.
Almost.
Definitely not as smooth as that, but like it still has like a really smooth texture compared to like other mouse pads that I've used.
Super smooth. You get a nice clean glide with this across there, so it feels really good. It's a solid size. The main difference between a regular mouse mat that's used for like an office use and a gaming mouse pad is going to be the weave on there. So the weave in the stitching here is going to be a lot tighter. That way it can get through a lot more, like you can swipe across it a lot more before it starts to get looser. And then sort of starts fraying a little bit. So gaming mouse pads are really, really tight weave, which actually is one of the downsides of this is they don't have the corners that are sort of like braided in there. So it's like your old mouse pad. So what I recommend doing, and this is like a pro tip for gamers, is just like lean this a bit off the edge of the desk. For one, that prevents your arm from like hitting the desk and swiping across it. So it gives a comfortable space for your wrist, and then this prevents your close edge, the closest edge to you, from like actually like fraying a lot. So I just leave it a little bit off the desk.
Because I even have a little bit fraying up actually, you know? So yeah, I wish there was a little bit of stitching here. The bottom is made up of a rubber material, and it actually does stick. It doesn't move at all on your desk. Even my glass desk, it really doesn't move at all. So this mouse pad is going to stay put. Also, there is a good amount of cushion. It feels great. It feels really comfortable on your wrist when you're playing. And if you press down a little bit harder, and I feel like if you're a palm grip user, you'll notice this a little bit more. Like when you kind of like dig in with your mouse and press down, it like kind of stops the mouse a little bit easier, you know? Better for your flicks and stuff like that. So yeah, this mouse pad is $30, and the dimensions of it's 470 by 390 millimeters, and in inches is 18.5 by 15.3 inches. So I found it a little bit smaller than my Logitech and my glorious hard mouse pad. So it's a little bit shorter, you know, this way.
Yeah, but honestly, I didn't have any issues with like swiping off the edge or anything like that. Still a solid size. So if you place it right on your desk, you won't have any issues with swiping off it unless you're like 1 DPI.
Yeah. 1 DPI, dang. You're gonna just, you know,
he just throws his mouse across the room.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, this mouse pad, if you want more control, but like you want it to be a little bit smoother and a little bit faster than your traditional mouse pad, I would say this is a great option. One thing I would change though is I would add some stitching though.
Yeah, definitely like some stitching on the corners there so it doesn't fray up. A lot of mouse pads do that. I know some HyperX mouse pads do that. A lot of the Logitech ones can do that, but it's definitely a good idea. I just don't want it to fray off, because I used to have, I remember my old one, like back when we had like an IBM computer in my house, like Windows XP on it. It was so frayed in the corner. I remember I literally stapled the corners down to stop the fraying.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box. $30 is, I would say,
it's around about
medium,
average.
Yeah, about average. A little bit more expensive than your cheaper counterparts, but this is a premium product, we would say. But the most notable thing for me that I like is the cushion and the surface.
Yeah.
But of course, we prefer hard mouse pads. You know, we like to have it really fast when we're playing. But
exactly, if you gotta go cloth, the Divina is definitely a good option. $30 on Amazon. I mean, that's a good steal. I would say the main thing is just don't let your really high quality gaming mouse be sort of like bottlenecked by your like crappy like desk mouse pad that's like Roadrunner or whatever, you know. Like,
exactly.
Got them old like mouse pads. Just get a solid mouse pad, you know.
You know the small ones with like the little armrest with the cushion armrest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man. Anyways, that about wraps it up. That's the Divina mousepad review. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
See you in the next one.